besties, welcome to Fem Nature. This is a channel where we glow up together to become our better selves. So if that's something that you're interested, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so you're always aware of when I upload a video. And let's get right into it. This video is all about how to romanticize your life so you can feel like you're living a more fulfilled life. First thing that I want to emphasize on is romanticizing your mornings and slowing down. If you think about it, society is so based on a rushing system. Like, we have to rush to get to work. We have to rush to, get to school, do all these things that we're rushing towards, but we're not actually taking the time to slow down and really enjoy and be present in our environments, or just be present in anything that we're doing. So for an example, I like to wake up early and just enjoy my mornings by meditating, saying my affirmations, actually being present in the morning and thanking God for allowing me to see another day. Now, another thing that I like to do is make some tea. I am a tea drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker because that thing has me rushing and jittery, but I love making tea and just sitting with my tea, and tea makes me feel so peaceful. I don't know what they put in tea, but it's really calming to my nervous system, and it just allows me to be present in the moment and just enjoy the mornings. You could cook yourself breakfast if you have time. That's the thing. You have to allocate time into your schedule to be able to slow down. So if that means waking up early, wake up 2 hours early just to enjoy your mornings, because you could do a nice skincare routine in the morning. You could do a nice long shower in the morning. You could cook yourself a healthy breakfast. You can make yourself tea or coffee. You can play your favorite music to start your day, but really starting your day positively will help you slow down your mornings. And we are taught and conditioned to rush. You ever seen those videos or those movies back in the day where it's like a family setting? They're trying to eat breakfast, but either one of the parents are they're grabbing the breakfast off the plate with it in their mouth and rushing out the door. That shows us that we don't prioritize slow mornings or just slow things in general. We're always in the hustle and bustle of our day-to-day. So to start romanticizing your life, you definitely need to slow down a little bit. Now, my next thing for romanticizing your life is doing things that make you feel good. I'm a firm believer that if I feel good, everything feels better. Like, I'm just a emotional type of person. Like, I don't even know how to call it. I'm very in tune with my emotions and how things make me feel, how people make me feel. All those things are important to me. So if you are a feeler, let's just say that. If you are a feeler, please do the things that make you feel good. Because I notice for me, if I do something that I don't feel good and it drains me, it literally throws off my whole day. And I need a long nap to recover. And when I do the things that actually fulfill me, I feel so energized and lit up. I'm able to just do a lot more throughout the day. So if you're a feeler, do the things that make you feel good inside on a different level than just doing things that you literally hate and regret. And granted, I know things are hard, especially going to a job that you can't stand but you need the money, or being around the people that you can't stand. Let's say it's your family but you can't move out or whatever. Just try to create that space for you to do the things that make you feel good inside and that lights you up. Now, for me, I love decorating. I love seeing things that are like beautiful. I love fresh flowers. I love candles. I love creating an ambiance for myself. And I don't know if it's because I'm a Libra and Libras just love beautiful things, but that's what makes me feel good. Being able to decorate my home and create a nice space for myself to just relax. And I'm so visual that if my bed is made up and decorated cute, that makes my day. That like uplifts my mood. Now, when my house is a mess, I'm like, I don't even want to be in this house. If you're visual, you definitely understand what I'm saying, that you just need to be in a great environment. So decorating is something that makes me feel good. Straightening up makes me feel good. Stretching, working out, moving my body makes me feel good. For some people, cooking makes them feel good. Cooking for their loved ones make them feel very great inside. I am trying to learn how to feel that way, because I would literally I would literally starve myself. And that's not good, because cooking is just a little chore for me. If shopping makes you feel good, do it in a healthy way, because you don't want to overspend and be in debt. If hanging out with your friends make you feel good, do that. If creating art makes you feel good, do that. I love painting. I actually need to start reincorporating creating art back into my lifestyle. I've just been super busy, but yeah, just do the things that light you up, because that would help you really romanticize your life and make your life a little more enjoyable. Tip that I have is creating a self-care routine. And self-care, this channel is all about self-care, self-love, and just glowing up in general, but having a self-care routine is super important, because this is a time for you to really pour back into yourself. You might have a stressful schedule, you might have a stressful week, you might have kids, a husband, pets, a job, like so many things that could really drain your energy, and not in a negative way, but could just make you tired or fatigued, because if you're really on that hustle mode, it does take a lot of your energy. So you need self-care. And I know with this channel, you're gonna hear self-care for a lot of things. It doesn't have to be an extravagant spa day, especially if you're on a budget. You could do a lot of things that would incorporate self-care into your day-to-day. It can literally just be sitting in your bathroom shower for an extra 10 minutes. Self-care could just mean creating a nice ambiance for dinner, lighting candles, have a candlelit dinner. That could be self-care. Doing your skincare routine slowly and just enjoying the moment. Wearing a satin robe could be you practicing self-care. I have 2 satin robes that you can find down below in the description box. They are definitely very luxurious and sexy, and I love wearing those robes when I'm practicing my self-care. Being able to moisturize my skin with body oil and just pouring into myself. It's the little things. It doesn't have to be an arm and a leg for you to practice self-care, but it's the little things that you need to do to practice self-care, and it can look like many different things to many different people. So find the things that you feel like is definitely a part of your self-care routine that you want to highlight and do more of. Now, another way that you can practice romanticizing your life is literally trying new things and trying different hobbies. Do you know how boring life would be if you don't have a hobby? It's literally terrible. Like, as a kid, we were so creative and just had so many outlets, but I feel like as adults, we barely have outlets. It's like shunned upon to have an outlet. But I really think having hobbies and outlets are very great for everybody, because again, if you're doing the 9 to 5, if you're doing school, it's taking a lot of your energy, and you need something to light you back up and like spark that creativity in your body, to spark that, the vibrancy of yourself. Because just imagine, let me create a picture for you. You wake up, you go to work, you're at work for a few hours, then from work you go home. You scroll on your phone, you go to bed, you wake right back up and do that again. And then throughout the week, you do that about 4 to 5 times to 7 times if you work every day. How is that fun? Where's the creativity? Where's the spark? Where's the enjoyment out of that? And that's what ages a lot of people. They don't have anything that's creating that spark in their life, that's making them feel young again or feel alive. Now, think of a person that actually indulges in hobbies and activities. Okay, let's say they wake up, they go to work. Cool. They go to work for a few hours. after work, they go home, they either read a book, they either learn a new recipe, they either start working on a project, whether it's painting, creating fashion, creating a mood board, creating videos, just having that creative outlet for them to literally put their energy into, right? They do that for a few hours throughout the week, and then their life is a little more their life is more enjoyable because they have an outlet. There's something to do, you know, especially when you're dating and you don't have any hobbies outside of your relationship or your partner. That relationship starts to get very suffocating because it's just there's no way for you to release your energy somewhere else. It's just on your partner all the time. Then your partner is going to start feeling suffocated, like, oh my God, you don't have a life, you don't have any hobbies, you don't do nothing outside of me. That's what your partner is going to feel. So having hobbies is definitely something that's important because you're pouring in your creativity into something else. You're being more playful. You're using your feminine energy to just be in a flow of creation. So definitely pick up a hobby. It could be anything. It could be knitting. It can be scrapbooking. It can be reading, cooking, baking, flying a kite, learning how to fly a plane. There's so many things. And then when you look back in your life, you're like, wow, I really did a lot of things in my life because I didn't just sit here with no hobbies and no extracurricular activities. Yeah, it's very important to have a hobby. Coming from a person that had no hobbies, scrolling on my phone was a hobby, and that got me nowhere except bored. And I would look at my life like, oh my God, life is just so terrible. And it's not terrible. You're just not using your energy wisely. That's all. My next tip of romanticizing your life, like I touched on earlier, is being present. Being right here, right now, in the present day. We normally focus on the future that hasn't came yet or the past that we already left behind. So it's so easy for us to get caught up in those two areas instead of being focused on the present and being grateful for what's happening right here, right now. I'm grateful that I have my camera set up and I'm able to speak on how to romanticize your life. If I was focused on the future, I would be like, oh my God, I don't have so many followers, so why am I gonna, why am I creating so many videos, or why am I even doing this? And if I was focused on the past, it would be some other BS. It would be like, it just wouldn't make sense. But when you're focused on the present, you could literally just sit and really be like, wow, I'm living in my prayer that I said a long time ago. Or wow, I'm just grateful in general. Like, you see things differently. Like, flowers look so amazing. The conversations that you have with strangers or people that you know are so amazing, but you can only do that if you're present. Walking your dog and being present in nature, or just going for a walk in general and being present in nature, just hearing the birds, seeing the cars go by. We miss a lot of things by not being in the present. Like, literally, when I'm on my phone, I'm literally in outer space. Like, I don't even know where I'd be at, right? And I noticed that people would talk to me, they would have a whole conversation with me, and I would be like, yeah, mm-hmm. And I wouldn't even know what the hell they're talking about. It could have been a great conversation that I could have really interacted with them. But I was just not in the present moment. I was not there, literally. So being able to just enjoy conversations, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the moment. All we have is now. So literally, it's either you look too far in the future, you stress yourself out, or you reminisce on the past and create depression on yourself. So the only thing that we could do now is live for the here and now, and being present and grateful for the things that we are currently experiencing now is something that is super important. Yeah, it's time to live in the present because you miss so many things that you're not aware of. My last tip on romanticizing your life is definitely being the main character. yeah, you have to be the main character in your life. Like, no matter what people tell you, no matter how many videos you watch like this, no matter how many books you read, the real thing is being the main character in your life. And that is really important, because so many times, you know, a lot of people go through life without, oh, my stomach just growled. A lot of people go through life by living in the shadows in their own life, and that is really interesting to me. It is literally time to live for the now. Stop wishing and dreaming and create the life that you want now. And that's just being intentional. The only way to romanticize your life is just being intentional with who you want to become, who you are currently, and forgetting about the things that do not serve you. You know, get out of bed. Become that main character. Get out of bed. Go work out. Eat healthy. Do a nice skincare routine. Wear your favorite heels. Wear your favorite type of outfit. Wear your favorite type of makeup. And just be that main character in your life that you've always wanted to be. There's no more sitting on the sidelines and wishing and praying and hoping and creating vision boards and feeling like, oh, one day, one day. No, create that life now. Everything is yours now. You just need to get up and go get it, literally. And that is all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely subscribe and stay tuned for the next ones. Bye.